In the 1540s, the King of Spain wanted to find a fabled body of water called the Strait of Anian that was supposed to connect the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans and would help Spain trade with Asia. He sent Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo to search for it. On the way through Alta California, Cabrillo named bays he found. When he saw Monterey Bay, he called it Baja de los Pinos for the pine trees on the bay. He couldn't anchor there, and after failing to find the Strait of Anian, he returned to New Spain. In 1602, King Philip III wanted a port in California and sent Sebastian Vizcaino in search of one. After following Cabrillo's route, he found Monterey Bay and called it a perfect port. While he stayed there, he discovered a fertile river and named it Carmelo, after the 3 Carmelite priests who had come with him. However, it would be 150 years before that area would be colonized by New Spain. In 1769, New Spain sent 4 expeditions to settle Alta California because they wanted to take possession and colonize it. 2 parties by land, 2 parties by sea. People in the land routes suffered greatly from hunger and sickness, and many were forced to return. Father Junipero Serra was sent to start a mission system and convert the natives, and Captain Gaspar de Portola was ordered to take control of Alta California by establishing a presidio, a military fort. In 1770, when they arrived, they met by the bay, and Father Serra put up a large cross representing the Catholic faith. Father Serra went to the Esselen natives in order to recruit them to become neophytes. Some came because Serra offered beads and fabric, but many were forced to come. These neophytes helped greatly in the forming of the mission. In fact, the Spaniards were dependent on them. In Monterey, the Esselen and Ohlone natives worked as plowmen, shepherds, cattle herders, blacksmiths, and carpenters. Also, they were skilled hunters with bows and helped produce food. The original mission in Monterey was constructed of wood and mud, but neophytes learned to make adobe bricks, from which they constructed a longer-lasting mission. They replaced the initial mission of mud and wood with one of adobe bricks, but still, Father Serra feared that the soldiers from the presidio next door were having a bad influence on the neophytes. Also, for 2 years, they had been relying on supplies from ships and bear meat from the mission north of them. Therefore, Father Serra decided to move the mission, and by 1772 had moved it to nearby Carmel. Also, Carmel had fertile soil and a good water source. He thus established a larger, more substantial mission in Carmel in less than a few years. In 1818, French pirate Hippolyte Bouchard attacked and burned the presidio and town of Monterey. The mission was saved because of its having moved to Carmel. This was fortunate because Mission Carmel held the first library in California, which was created by Serra and other padres with books from the Mexican San Fernando College which they had collected. The library was founded in 1770 with 30 books, and in 1784, at Serra's death, it had 50 books. By 1800, it had over 300 books. Although Mission Carmel has had ups and downs over the years, it has now been renovated and is open to the public.